Brightest blessings, everyone. Many people who subscribe to my videos know this, and not many people, there are also a lot of people that subscribe that don't know this, but I watch people on many different viewpoints. I listen to Republicans and Democrats, pagans, Jews, Muslims, Christians, and I just like the the mix-up of it all. I like to see what makes people tick. But I was listening to a video from one Christian that a lot of people know very well here on YouTube by the name of Jeff. He goes by Yokeup. Um, and some people may or may not know that Yokeup has been having a problem with another Christian on YouTube. I don't know this Christian's the name he goes by on YouTube, but he calls him Pastor Javid. Now, supposedly Pastor Javid is more of a type of person that likes to preach like Yokeup, but in a different manner because he wants people to like him. He wants people to like him, understand him, they befriend him, and then he brings them over to Christianity, which is understandable. Everybody has their own way of doing things. And Yokeup seems to have a problem with this. He says that everybody hated Christ. You give the true meaning of what Christ is trying to say, and everyone's going to end up hating you for it. He's not trying to be here to make friends with anybody. Okay, that's another way to go. Completely understandable. But I'm going to attach this to a video, and I don't know if he's going to accept it or not, but if he doesn't, then I'm also going to put the link right over there. And it's basically entitled that Pastor Javid is a pagan pastor, which I find extremely offensive. Normally, I may or may not comment on a video, and I never really ever thought I'd make a video as a video response to someone like Yokeup or anything like that. I just like to watch their videos. I find their points of view interesting. Now I'm addressing you, Jeff. Jeff, do you know what a pagan is? Or are you someone who is just basically uninformed and uneducated and uses the term pagan basically as someone who is wrong, deceitful, not forthcoming? Anything that's not right is considered pagan. Is that how you're using the word pagan? Because if you are, again, you're being extremely rude, ignorant, and just plain disgusting. There's no other way to say it. And I know that you're not here for any popularity contests. I've never thought that you were. But when you put being rude and disgusting along with ignorance, well, that's a whole other thing right there. I have to put my 2 cents in. Do you know that paganism is much like Christianity? There's many different sects of Christians. Same thing with paganism. There's many different sects under paganism. And it is a religion, a belief system. And I'm wondering why, you don't find anything other than Christianity the truth. So if you found him as not being a true Christian and not preaching the word as he should as a true Christian pastor, then why did you have to call him a pagan pastor? Why didn't you call him a Jewish pastor or a Muslim pastor or something like that? No, you didn't, because you knew you'd have your ass handed to you on a plate. and you'd probably be banned from YouTube. And I don't want to hear anything about, well, there's no such thing as a Jewish pastor or as a Muslim pastor. Well, guess what? There's no such thing as a pagan pastor either. So, again, get your facts straight. I really don't appreciate having my personal belief system, my personal connection with God, whether you find it true or untrue, is really of no consequence to me. But you will respect me. I'm not asking you to convert over to paganism. I'm not asking you to convert over from Christianity because I personally find it a load of bull. But I will ask for a little respect and maybe a little bit more education on your part. Whether you like Pastor Javid or not, I could really care. Whatever started this feud with you, I could really care. If you guys are fighting over the right way to preach about Jesus Christ, again, I could really care. But why are you going to insult me and the millions of others like me? And by describing him that way, I used to be a Christian, and I converted and found my truth. Actually, I found the truth, if that's the way you want to put it. And, but let all arguments set aside, though, okay? The thing is that you don't see me going around, because I may or may not like Christians or whatever, finding a certain person that doesn't speak the way I do or teach the way I do that I don't like, and say, you know what, she's not a pagan, she's really a Christian. I'm sorry, that's a slap in the face to you and the millions of other Christians out there. And I'm just not that rude or disgusting. You need to stop and think a little bit, Yokeup. You really do. And to actually have your faith, the definition of Christianity changed from your truth and how you perceive and relate to God, and something that special and that holy in your heart, reduced down to nothing more than my description or somebody else's description of someone who's just plain old wrong. Now that's wrong. You need to rethink your comments, no matter what you think about paganism. Think about it, Yokeup. Blessed be.